Hello and welcome to Snettertons farm, and you catch us here. It is now second game day in winter, and it is midwinter, and as you can see, we're actually by the cowshed, and it's cold. The temperature is -6 and the soil temperature is -2, so the ground is frozen. So it's a good job we got our fields ploughed last time out, because now we can't. The ground is frozen up. So we've just got to do a couple little things, to sort of little jobs that need doing around the farmyard. I need to top up the silage for the cows, make sure they're fed. We need to top up the pig food and for the pigs, and we need to top up water for the sheep and the cows. So what I'm going to do is we're in our tipper truck. I've actually loaded this up. Fortunately, it's a little bit dark still, so it is a little bit dark still. So we're gonna just top up the cows' TMR in the tipper truck. As you can see, it's pretty dark. It is 7 o'clock in the morning now, so you know we should be definitely working on the farm at this time. Just filled that up for enough for 3 days. So that's. I'm going to turn this around and basically dump this off at. We need add something for the pig food. But what I'm going to do is we're just going to top up the water whilst we're here. So the water tanker is here. I'm just going to empty this out. We filled up the water. That's good. We will take this round to the sheep, but we'll do that. What we'll do. We need any water for the pigs? We don't actually, strangely enough. Okay. So what we'll do is we need to water at the sheep, and I'll take that round. What I'm going to do is I am going to get. I'm going to first put him on a. Put this other guy to follow me. Yeah, so we can. Take a pair of them round to the kind of the courtyard area of the farm. Things are lightening up on the day. So it looks kind of like there's a little bit of frost on the ground in some places, but yeah. We haven't really played this season's mod. During this, with kind of a full year through, so I don't know how things behave when it comes to winter. Right, I'm just stopping him there. I'm going to take this guy over to sheep. Sorry about that. And now his water's all topped up. And we've got some daylight now. Showing. Good. Turn this around. Head back to the yard. There's a little bit of TMR in the tipper truck, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to top this up from the water source over here. Just going to kind of put him to one side actually. I'm going to leave him filling up. I'm going to run back here. This guy, who is just here. And the reason why I'm going to do that is drop off this loose TMR into the silo. Do we have any pig food here? We do. Right, I'm going to take the pig food from here and just see if we can top up the pig food in the pigs. It will be good for straw. Straw's only used for the bedding, so it's not vital for feed. We do need to make sure the feed is topped up. Stutter there. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's topped it up fine. We've got plenty of corn in there now. Everything's all topped up. We're good. We can take this back. We had our two new floodlights. They're actually just, I don't know actually if they auto turn off, but they don't auto turn on. Actually, I don't think they do. These are them, we'll leave them there. I'm going to leave them if they actually turn off when it's properly daylight. So all the other lights will actually turn themselves off. You can see they haven't turned themselves off just yet, so when they do, check out, see if these are turned off. If they have, then they'll turn on and turn off once they've been enabled. Okay. Find my Land Rover. I don't know where I left it. I really don't know where I left it. I really actually don't know where I left my Land Rover. I'll leave it down here. I left it at the BGA, damn. Oh well, we will have to jump to the Land Rover shortly. Got where I left it. Okay, let's get this guy parked up. He's ready, we just need him for next time. He's not needed at the moment. Kind of just going to nip across here. Okay, the lights are off, so these guys don't turn off, so we do actually have to turn them on manually. I should have got some auto ones, but fine for the moment. Okay, so on the actual farmyard, we've got very little else to do. Our animals are kind of topped up and fed, and so all the animals are fine. We've kind of topped everything up where we can. I mean, these don't need to, we've just dropped some of that down. We don't need to put any more of that down for the moment. So they're all good. Cows essentially lose the grass, so they are doing fine. And we can't really do anything on the actual fields because of the frozen nature of the fields. I don't think we're going to get any snow today. So, the next thing, and we're going to do this, I didn't really want to jump over, but we're going to jump over to the BGA. And here we are at the BGA, and let's just get some of this up and running. So, I can't remember if we put anything into the digestate recently. So we need to bring that up. So we've got some digestate, both of them. So that's good. We have a single tanker here. This is a fuel tanker. And we've got a single tanker here. We have we need to move digestate around, and we need to move liquid fertilizer around. So what we need to do, we've got our silage in the silage clamp, and yeah, so we kind of really need to figure out what we're going to do. For this guy, which I really do need to sell. There's no sale lot on here, is there? Is there? Oh yes, there is. Okay, in that case we could probably sell that. Right. So we have our milling machine for clearing out the thing. So we need a couple of items. So let's bring up the shop. We need a couple of trucks because we're going to need to move some stuff around the yard. So we need a couple of things. So I usually do an orange colour for the digestate truck, and we don't need any fancy design. Actually, no, we'll get a warning sign, that's fine. So let's buy one of those. The next one is liquid fertilizer, so we need to shift that around. So I usually go for green. Same style. And that's the trucks. Now, we could use one of these. We could have used one of these, but the tanker for these is just not big enough. It's only 35,000 litres. That means it's just going to move so much more. So we're going to use the Coke Universal Pack. That's these guys. And we're going to use standard mobile storage container that we pretty much use on everything else. So I'm going to get an orange one. And I'm going to get a green one. And those are at the store, and we'll get those, we'll drive them over here in a minute. We don't really use any of the others. We could milk barrels, fine. Universal semi-trial is only 30,000 litres, so is that. The only one that we'd potentially go for to do significant volume, but it's no good on a lot like this, is the road train pack. Because you can get 100,000, you can get, where is it, this one? 60,000 litres. Thing is, it's a semi-trailer, and it won't work on this lot backing round. The hook loader works so much better on this, so we're going to use those. We might use them for transporting though, for long distance transport, i.e. up here or sail point down here. It's actually an idea. Very good idea there, Steve. So, very good idea. Right, we're going to head to the shop. I am actually going to take the Land Rover. Head over there. We'll do a little convoy back with, for me. We'll bring the Land Rover as part of that, so the trucks will go first. I think the trucks can go faster than this can. I actually think the truck's actually top speed on the trucks is like 80 miles an hour. Now, there's a back entrance to this. Oh my, there is. I thought there was actually a glass wall at the back of there. That's actually pretty handy. Right, let's just turn this around. Okay, so we need to get these two guys hooked up. Let's take this one in the end. And we're gonna quickly attach container. Yeah, we just leave these basically as oops. Follow me, and effectively should be fairly straightforward. Load this up. We're just getting this one in prep because basically we will need something to move liquid fertilizer around the yard. We've got the tipper trailer for everything else, but the liquid fertilizer we produce, we just need to move that around. We're going to go through here. Hopefully trucks don't have any issues. Okay, they're all behind us, which is good. We've got AI traffic, so we do have to keep an eye out for cars. There is an actual car in between those two, so well, it's based down here. I wanted to make sure they were basically going nicely. Basically, there is one of them that's essentially being... Oh, it actually isn't there. What happened to the car? What's the car? It turned in. Okay. Let's turn down here. And we'll kick off the BG8, the separator, with this, and get some actually digestate burnt, as it were. And where are we? There we are. So we can only put 50k of digestate in at a time, memory serves. Unless Stevie's changed the map for this version, the separators usually only take a fixed amount. So we're filling that guy up, hopefully. Yep. I'm going to cross the lot. So this guy, basically the job of this guy is essentially to pick up fertilizer from this tank here. Pretty much all this guy's for, really. It's not going to transport. Quite often when we use these, we don't actually transport it far. We've got a storage container in there, which we can use for temporary storage. And we've got one up at the farmyard, and there's another one somewhere. It's a pretty slow filling, but I'll fill this up. Kind of just waiting. I'm just going to move this out because reset that, make sure it's all good. I'm going to bring this down here because we're going to do the silage at some point. I'm not going to open it up just yet. We've got a bit of silage in there that needs to be collected. Just move this out of the way as well. And one of the silage clamps here. Pop him out of the way. We probably will actually need him for the thing, but we do this. We've got this guy here if we need him, and the our funky little blower here. So I know this is a very unrealistic piece of kit, but it's very, very useful. Just makes life a little bit easier. I'm just gonna get these things ready. We're probably gonna do that in the next episode. We're gonna do the BGA. Do some silage. Get that unloaded. We get that into the BGA digestate tanks. Sorry, the digesters and so on. We'll get a nice load, and we can yeah, we can basically have a bit of stuff going. Because there's no composter anywhere close, and there isn't, this is the unfortunate thing, the composter's miles away. We can't really use it for the BGA, but I'd really like to. It's just unfortunate we can't do that. But we're going to unload this, and then once we've unloaded it, $50,000 litres, that should fill this thing up. So, should filling this up, but basically, actually started already. There we go. This is the splitter. It's a really useful piece of kit on Stevie's maps. Fertilizer and biofuel. It's only done 10k, so we're unloading this. So we will be finishing up this episode, and hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We've got a few things planned for the next few episodes. We're going to do some more Cherry Hills very soon. We've got a couple of things I want to be doing on there. We will be doing more Snettertons farm, and basically getting that going over the next few days, where we basically, once we finish the first year, we'll be moving on with some map changes. Essentially, the new year, effectively, we'll basically have some kind of map changes where we are tweaking things like some production items, adding some new production items and so on, getting all of those up and running, so having some fun there. So we will be kind of working on those. One of the things I will be doing, and we kind of need to sort of have enough for that. I want to get all of the greenhouses up and running. We just don't currently have enough solid manure for that. what I might do is bring some of this liquid manure down to yeah, actually that's actually a really good idea. And some straw. How much straw do we have? Do we have enough straw? Oh, we have enough straw. So yeah, what I'll probably do actually in the next episode is bring some liquid manure down here, fill this sucker up, and make some solid manure for compost. That's not for the compost, for the greenhouses, and get those up and running. So we've got a lot of things we need to do, and we can get those done in winter. So we're just getting ourselves kind of ready. Few bits and pieces. We have to buy some more equipment. I think we're going to have to buy, because I don't really want to. So it's probably going to need at least 100,000 litres of liquid manure, maybe more. We might get a custom road train pack trailer and tractor to bring the manure down. So with that, let's just bring that up and running. Let's pop this on the digestate tank. We'll take them evenly, alternate really. And just fill that one up. And yeah. Here we are on the BGA again. The BioPro facility is up and running. It's producing, which is great. We are getting ourselves set up to deal with some more silage from here, and we have a plan for some stuff to do for next time. So with that in mind, we shall close out the episode, and with that I'm going to drive back to the store. Actually, we'll kick off next time at the store, I think. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more of this series or our Cherry Hill series or the map reviews and so on that we do, please hit the subscribe button. And with that, as we enter Lakeland Vale, thank you for watching, have a great day, and see you guys next time.